Said I have to?
Yeah, you don't have a seatbelt on.
I don't have a seatbelt on, but I'm a passenger.
It doesn't matter.
We're not driving. We're not driving.
We're
stationed.
You're in the car.
Yeah, but we're stationed.
Doesn't matter.
We didn't pull off. When we're driving, I have to have a license. I mean, I have to have a seatbelt.
The car was in drive.
No problem. It wasn't in drive.
The car was in
Look,
drive.
it's in parking.
He backed up.
It's in parking.
He's not like...
You know the law, right?
It's in parking.
You know the law?
Huh? No, I know when a tyrant is doing something.
A tyrant.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but I know what to do.
No, you think you know.
No, I know.
That's fine.
I know.
That's fine. You think
But if you want to violate my rights, that's fine.
There's no rights being violated whatsoever.
No, it is.
There's no rights being violated whatsoever.
Because he's a driver. I know my rights. You get me?
What does him being a driver have to do with anything?
I'm not driving. You don't need my
Listen,
license.
you're still in the car.
We know our rights.
Sure, okay.
We know our rights.
Okay, yeah, sure.
What does he do if he doesn't?
Okay.
So that's why you can't do nothing because I know my rights.
He said he doesn't
Okay,
have his license.
and I'm recording you now because I want to make sure. What's your badge number? It's fine because that could be deleted, but mine can't. Mine can't. What's your badge number?
593.
What's your name?
Right here, Marcelo.
Marcelo. Do you have a card that I could get for a complaint?
Oh, you can go to our headquarters.
But you don't have a card. You're supposed to issue a card.
There's no card.
You're a public servant.
Okay, sure, yeah. I give my
what's your name and badge number?
Y Rojas.
And do you have a card?
No, we're not a business.
No, you guys are public servants. Y'all need
That's
cards.
fine. So that's why you
Y'all should issue cards.
Okay, so 900 Clifton Ave.
900 Clifton Ave. Okay, that's fine. But just to let y'all know, I don't need to issue an ID because I'm not driving.
So the way we came here, we came actually pretty respectful. We just said okay.
No, I know that, but y'all try to violate my rights.
So let me talk.
Okay, I'll let you talk. I'm sorry.
So we came, we're like, all right, like you guys are here, that's it, that's fine. You're blocking the driveway, that's fine.
Okay.
We're getting calls from people who live here.
Of course.
Who are also, the public.
Yeah, of course.
And they asked us like, yo, like this car is parked here. People come in
I
and
understand
out.
that.
They're concerned. That's
100%.
it. So our job here just to make sure everything's
but
good.
this is public.
Wait, hold up.
Okay.
So we come, we ask for a driver's license. We're just gonna attach both of you to the call. Okay, we spoke to such and such.
Okay.
They're here. They left.
Okay.
And that's it. That was gonna be all.
Okay.
That was the only reason we asked for a driver's license.
Okay.
It wasn't to issue anything. It was to be put in our CAD that we did our job. Okay. In case these people also want to make a complaint about us. You know?
Got you.
So that was our job.
That's your job.
I don't know why it escalated to this point.
To this point.
I would have. Literally, I've done this with 1,000 other cars, and we just attach it, and you good to go. Like that was literally it.
All right, can I speak now? The thing is that those other cars didn't know their rights. You get me? He's the driver. He issues the ID. I'm not gonna give ID because I don't have to. This is not a stop and ID state. Although I was in the car, it was not in drive. All right.
It was actually in drive.
No, it wasn't in drive.
It
wasn't in drive.
When we were walking here, the vehicle was reversing.
It wasn't in drive.
I put it.
Yeah. So then once we got here, that's right when he put his window down, he put it in park. So it was technically, but like I said,
it wasn't
here. Like I really.
I got you, but I'm not trying to be hard or nothing. But you guys are trying to violate my rights by getting my ID when I don't need to issue an ID. You get me? I wasn't driving, and you guys know this. And that's why he said it's okay, because he knows that he's wrong. You guys know that you guys are wrong.
I can guarantee
you get me?
Not wrong.
You guys are wrong. Call a sergeant, please. Call your sergeant.
Call
your sergeant. No, call your sergeant.
This is all
call your sergeant. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be hard-headed.
I don't care.
But I know you don't care. No, I know you don't
That's
care.
what I'm saying.
But in the end, I'm not going to give you ID.
This is what I'm saying.
That's all that's going to happen.
Matt, just chill. Look,
no, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to these officers.
You can be disrespectful.
No, I don't. Because in the end, I'm trying to be respectful to you. I'm trying to talk to you like a man. You got me? I wasn't trying to record you tonight. But once, no, I know. You're recording too.
Go ahead. I don't care.
I know. But this is nothing that I'm not trying to like be against you or nothing. It's just I don't need to give you ID.
I'm your educator.
You got me? I don't need to give you ID.
If I want to issue a ticket, I need your ID.
You don't need my ID because I didn't do nothing.
Let me
the driver's right here.
Let me talk. You're a passenger in the vehicle. You don't have your seatbelt on. That's a violation. I can, whether you're in the back seat, don't talk. Whether you're in the back seat, front seat, in the middle seat, you're a passenger in the vehicle. I can issue a ticket for that. How do I issue a ticket? By getting your name and your driver's license.
My driver's license,
right?
Obviously,
you're a passenger of the car. The seatbelt is clearly not on.
Because we weren't moving.
It doesn't matter. Whether
it
you're
does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Whether you're moving, whether you're not moving.
Because
but you technically were moving because the vehicle was in
I
reverse.
started
when the moving
once you guys came here.
Okay, so he just admitted on your camera that he did move the vehicle.
No, I started to move it.
He put it in reverse.
He started to move it
because he thought that we had to get out of here, but then you came up and made contact. Is that your sergeant?
The vehicle was still in motion.
Is that your sergeant?
No, it's not my sergeant.
Can you call your sergeant,
Sergeant's not
please?
coming out for this.
Can you call your sergeant though? If we request a sergeant, you have to bring him out.
Bro, just so we
You
can
know
just
this.
move on. Just so we could just move on.
You're making this more
So we could
difficult
just
than what
pass
it is.
on.
Okay, buddy.
We could just move. You get me? That's all it is. I was just waiting for my girlfriend.
Can we get a supervisor?
I'm not trying to be hard-headed.
Listen,
But
man,
my girlfriend is
you a
right
sovereign
there.
citizen or something?
Huh?
You a sovereign citizen or something?
No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I'm just a United States citizen that knows my rights, and I respect cops. But you just can't overstep the boundaries.
There's
you
no
get
boundaries.
me? There
There's
is
no-
boundaries.
there's no boundaries
There's my
that are
laws.
over-
My laws
There's
and
no boundaries that are
my
overstepped.
laws are my boundaries.
What happened?
My laws are my boundaries.
Sure. Okay.
Laws, you are to uphold
sure.
the law. That's what you made an oath
and
to.
I am, because I
You
was
get
going to
me?
issue you a seatbelt ticket.
A seatbelt ticket for what? We weren't moving.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Again,
The vehicle wasn't in
the
movement.
The vehicle was in reverse. The vehicle.
It wasn't in movement.
Your buddy even admitted to that. So
It wasn't in movement
okay,
though.
listen. All right, man.
It's funny.
You know.
Just so we could move on, bro.
But regardless, I just don't have my
we could've
ID,
just
and I'm not gonna give you a name because I didn't do nothing wrong. You gotta articulate. So, can you get a sergeant out here, please? Because we've been requesting a sergeant.
I just want to move
Thank
on,
you.
bro.
We're gonna get a sergeant out here. Let's see.
There's
What's
no
your
point to
What's your
this.
badge number and name?
It's Konak.
Konak
643.
643. Thank you. You guys don't have business cards?
No, that's
No?
like a New York thing. I think.
Okay. Thank you.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna get more trouble, man. I'm just gonna get tickets or whatever.
A ticket for what?
Yeah.
They should have just asked for your ID. I don't need to issue an ID.
Like, but here's my thing. What happens normally if you stop someone? All right, I gave you my ID. The passengers in the car don't have ID.
Well, if it doesn't have a seatbelt on,
What
it has to have
happens?
one on.
But
what
the car
happens
wasn't
if
in
they- wait,
movement,
hold on,
though.
bro. Let me just
matter.
talk.
It does matter.
Get their name, date of birth, and their
It
address.
does matter.
And that's how we attach it through our system.
And that's all that would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's why we
don't
asked
do
him.
that.
He asked him, "Do you have a driver's license?" He's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "Do you have a picture?" He said, "No, I don't." He said, "What's your name?" He said, "I'm not gonna give you my name." So you're already escalating it for no reason. When
No, it's not escalating. You guys escalated when you guys asked me for my ID.
that's
you have the legal right to
escalating.
do.
Yeah, that's escalating because this is not a stop and ID state. You guys stopped him. This is his
No, we
vehicle.
stopped
This is
this
not my
car.
vehicle.
This car. We stopped
And
the
either
car.
regardless, they didn't even stop us. We were parked here
It
already.
was an issue, a citation for your seatbelt, but you don't want to
We
provide that.
were parked here
Doesn't
already.
matter. If you're in
It
the
does
vehicle,
matter.
vehicle.
It does matter.
Then
It,
find the law where it says that.
it was parked. It was
Wasn't
parked.
The lights were on when we were here.
It was parked. No, once you
was
pulled
parked.
up,
Yeah, that's when we
once you pulled
and
up,
then-
we thought that you wanted us to move.
I moved to get out of your way. That's when I started. Once you guys
But it
pulled
was
up,
moving, right?
but
At
it was
some point?
it was
But
parked.
no, but it was parked.
until you guys
It
came
was parked
here.
until you guys came.
Until you guys stopped and
and
made
then
your stop.
flash
it
out
was
lights
parked.
at us. So
Yeah.
what were we gonna expect to move?
Realistically,
right? We
that's
thought
all we.
wanted you
That's
to
all
move.
we
Y'all
thought.
wanted us to move.
Realistically, obviously we were not moving.
It just makes sense.
Obviously, we
it's
were
just
not
a power
moving.
trip. That's all it is. So let's get the sergeant out here and let's see.
Power trip.
It's a power trip.
I would be here in the cold for a power trip.
Yeah, you are. Sadly. Clifton Police. Now they gotta wait for a sergeant.
He's the RO. Yeah, as far as I can he's the RO.
Are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not. It was not.
You just told me that you guys pulled away as soon as
Yes,
you showed up.
when you guys showed up
Vehicle's in
again,
motion.
I
Yes.
could reasonably assume that you want us to move. If you pull up, stop while we're stopped.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Right?
flashed your
I
lights
can-
at us,
I
so we thought you
reasonably-
wanted us to move.
I reasonably,
Yeah, you put your that light on
Those
us.
are called scene lights.
I-
But
yeah.
the vehicle was in reverse.
Once you guys, it was not in reverse. It wasn't parked
At
until
first
you
it
guys,
wasn't, until you guys pulled
came,
up.
parked, and then turned on your high beams. That's when I put it in reverse to move.
But he
didn't move it,
again,
though.
again,
He did not move it.
reasonably, we assumed it was in reverse for a second.
It doesn't matter whether it's
It
a
does
second.
matter.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was in reverse for a second again to pull
And we
away.
didn't even move.
To pull away.
And we didn't even
Admitting
move.
on camera that the vehicle was in reverse to pull away, which means the vehicle was in motion.
When you came to do the stop, it was
Exactly.
completely
Okay,
parked.
that's
No,
on you.
no. Again, reasonably, when a cop comes to your car, parked. It's not a traffic stop. I wasn't driving.
It wasn't
I was
a
parked
traffic
already.
stop.
You came, right? Flashed the lights. I reasonably assumed. I assumed you just wanted us to move. That's the only reason.
So hear me out. So hear me out. Ready? Reasonably to move, right?
Okay.
So you had the vehicle in reverse. To move, the vehicle rolled back. So he doesn't have a seat.
For a second.
It
So,
doesn't matter. The vehicle was in
so
motion.
it's a ticket for a second to move the car because the police flashed their lights. So I assume I had to move real quick.
So no one said anyone was gonna get a ticket first off, right?
I mean,
So-
that's what we
so-
said. You said a
so-
seatbelt ticket.
So why ask for ID if we're not gonna get a
because
ticket?
You don't have your seatbelt
It doesn't
up
make
again, so you
sense.
gotta identify.
It doesn't. No, that doesn't make sense. That's when you
guys
identify.
escalated. It was literally a simple,
Listen.
okay, we're gonna add
So
it.
what
Wait,
is-
real
what's
quick.
gonna happen
To
now?
identify in this state, I have to be committed of a crime. What
How
crime
is
did
that
I
a ticket?
commit?
I could just move right away.
What
I
crime?
can move right
what
away.
crime did I
You
commit?
can ask me to
though?
move and I
You
move.
wanted a supervisor? She's here.
Yeah, please. Hello. I'm not trying to be difficult or nothing. They're saying they pulled up because they said that we're blocking the driveway because they had a few calls, right? They said we're not gonna get a ticket or nothing. They asked him for ID. He's the owner of the car, and they asked me for ID.
They're asking for his ID because he was driving.
Yeah, because he was
Not
driving.
because he's the owner.
Yeah, because he was driving. But they asked me for ID then, and I told them I don't need to give ID. I don't have no warrants for that. It's just
No. It's
I don't have to give ID because they didn't stop us either. We were already
so
parked.
listen. Normally, if you were just parked, no.
We were
But
parked.
he said that the car was going in reverse.
No, once they pulled up,
When
yeah.
he was pulling up, so that means the car was in reverse.
Yeah.
But not even when he was pulling up.
But-
If
when
he
came
saw,
and stopped.
listen, just listen. If he saw the lights going in reverse, that means the car was on and it was in motion. So that means that the car was in motion, whether you were driving in the street or almost leaving. So by law, if you don't have your seatbelt on, he can ask you for ID. Doesn't mean he's gonna give you a ticket. It's just that that's his right. Okay, that's it. Okay, for any occupants of the car. If the car is in motion, everyone has to have a seatbelt. If they don't have a seatbelt on, then you have to give your information.
Okay. So having a
the law.
seatbelt, is that a misdemeanor or?
No, it's just a Title 39.
It's just a title.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to identify
So
yourself.
in this state, to identify, you need to be committed. Like
A Title 39 violation
yeah,
is the
but
purpose of this. Yes.
like basically of a crime. But that's not a crime. That's a misdemeanor.
No, you're twisting my words. I didn't say a crime. I said a Title 39
No, yeah.
violation.
But in this state,
A Title.
or in every state.
No. We're talking about Title 39 violation. The seatbelt not being on, Title 39 violation. Which is for anything to do with
Yeah, if the
moving.
car was in motion.
I just told you. He said the car, and you just said he was going in reverse.
It wasn't in motion though.
Going in reverse is in motion.
Once they pulled up, we were parked. Once they pulled up,
like
we
I
were in
said,
reverse.
like you're saying you're not trying to make it
We
difficult.
wouldn't have been
And-
moving. He
No, but
wouldn't have
that's-
had the seatbelt
but
off if
what
you
I'm
guys
saying,
didn't
if your
come
car
up
was
anyways.
in reverse, all you have to do is give your information, and that's it.
So
We would have been
Because
on
I
our
pulled
way.
So what if I
just
don't
left
give
it
my
on.
information?
We weren't
Then it's
moving at any
obstruction.
point, right?
Then
So
you make
then
it a
what
crime.
happened?
We've been here for
Then you make it a
45
crime,
So
and then
I
you
would
get
get
arrested.
arrested?
Yes.
When you pulled up,
If
it
you
was
wanna-
in reverse. You can, your,
all you have to
whatever
do
your
is
dash cam
give
do
them
is
your
record
driver's
as well.
license.
I don't
We
have a
only put it in
driver's
reverse once
Okay,
you pulled
then you
up,
give them
stopped,
your
and put the
information.
lights on.
That's it. If you don't have a driver's license on you, you
Yeah,
give them
you
your
can
name,
say that, and then,
your
yeah, then it was
information.
in
You have to
reverse, and for a
identify yourself
second,
for a
we
Title
had a
39.
seatbelt
Now it's
on,
up to
that's
him
what
whether he
we're
writes you a ticket or not. Okay, but you have to identify yourself.
Okay. Well, not an hour.
You understand?
Definitely not. Definitely not. Again, we could have
That's
just
all
moved.
it is.
Easy, simple as that.
Like
I
if
don't
there were
think
four
so.
occupants
If
in
you-
this
if you
car
want to
and
make
nobody had their
contact with
seatbelt,
me,
the same thing would
I am
happen.
being
Hey,
1,000%
identify yourself,
cooperative.
and that's it.
Listen, I gave you my.
So what if I
phone
plead
number,
my Fifth
registration, I'll
Amendment?
give that. My insurance, I'll give that.
You can fight
No
the ticket
problem. The issue
in
is,
court.
why
This, you have to provide your
ask for it?
information.
So I can't
If not,
plead-
you
so-
get arrested for obstruction.
So what you're telling me
I'm the
is
owner
that I
of this
cannot
vehicle.
plead my
I have
Fifth
my insurance.
Amendment,
That-
and I have
there
to
is-
give my information.
Yes, you have to provide your
I
information.
have to.
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
Yes. That's it.
Okay, nice to know. Just to let you know, I don't consent. I will give you my information, but I don't consent to it. You understand that, right?
What is your? You don't have ID. Is that
I don't
what
have
you're
ID.
saying? Okay.
But
All right,
I don't consent to this. But I'm gonna give you my information, but I don't consent.
What is
You
your
understand
name?
that, right?
What is your name?
You understand?
I understand what you're saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. My name is Matthew. I'm so glad we about to get paid.
Matthew, what's your last name? Matthew.
Ruiz, we about to get paid, bro.
And what is your date of birth?
It's March 9th, 1999.
You ever had a driver's license in New Jersey?
Yes.
Where do you come out of? Sure,
You could see it once you look me up. Ooh, we gonna get paid, bro. Qualified immunity and everything. Let's go. I can't wait.
Chill out, bro, because
Nah,
they're gonna make it
all of
worse.
I got all
They're
of
gonna
their,
make it fucking
I got all of their information. It is okay. We're gonna get qualified immunity. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got all their names. I can't wait. Litigation, boy. I'm bringing this shit to court. They're gonna see. I can't wait. This is a big win. Nah, it's okay. It's a big win for both of us. It's a big win. Let's go. They don't know what they just did. They don't know how bad they just fucked up. They don't know. I got all that names. Bad numbers and everything. What is it? What we gonna do? We thought it was about it. Yeah, it's all about it.
Here, look, I see these people. There's like some lawyer. If pulled over by police in New Jersey, is it mandatory for the passenger to do so?
That's why we're about to get paid. I'm about to get paid.
Unless the traffic stop was because the passenger was not wearing a seatbelt.
They try to make it like that when we want to move. We were right here the whole time. The vehicle had to be in motion. This wasn't even a traffic stop for them to ID. You feel me? That's what I'm saying.
They were saying that's what they were saying that I was parked in front of the driveway. So
But
either I was
either,
in motion
but
or-
either way, you weren't in motion, and we were waiting for my girl. You feel me? Wait for.
I know that in the front was my car. I know it's like in the front was my car.
said, you can see it on the ID. They cut it.
Look, she gave me both of them.
Yeah, they just wanted to run my shit because they think I kind of have a warrant. I don't have no warrant. It's just they can't fucking ID me like that.
And I'm giving you a warning for the seatbelt. I'm not going to give you a ticket for the seatbelt.
Okay.
See, could have been out of here 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
Because the seatbelt ticket will raise your insurance too. That's just the parking ticket. The seatbelt will, it's a $47 ticket, but it's no joke with the insurance companies. So
Okay.
I'm not going to do that to you.
You wouldn't be able to give both tickets.
Any other questions? You have any other questions?
No.
Okay.
This is so stupid.
All right, take care.
All right.